Welcome back to Dad Said We Could. Today, Dad said that we could get my Cub kid out running again. So we found out how. We're gonna get into it. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna be putting the mower deck on the old Ford.
All right, let's get to it.
Yep. So we have three options. One, we build a new bracket and put it under, but
The problem with that is the bracket is in a very, very difficult to get to spot. We can build the bracket. The hard part's actually getting the new bracket on there. It's so difficult, in fact, that I think it's going to create more problems. We're going to have to take some springs apart and the lip gauges and stuff like that. It's all going to be readjusted. So I think there's a better way.
Our second way, bypass the switch and eliminate it. But reason we're not doing that is
we could do that. We could bypass the switch. The problem is I don't want you boys thinking it's okay to just bypass switches. They're there for a reason. However, there's a third option.
which we're probably going to go with.
The third option is similar to bypassing the switch. However, it doesn't damage the wire harness. We're actually going to leave the switch in the tractor, and we're going to tape it in the on position.
So it's always going to be down like that. So it always so I can just start it up whenever I need
Yep,
to.
this switch is only used in starting the tractor. That is the only time it affects anything.
Yeah.
So we're just going to tape it shut, put the switch in place so that it's more easily accessible when we need to get to it. At some point, I'm sure we'll have some reason to take this tractor further apart, and then we'll fix it in a more complete way. But for now, I think this is going to work, and it's going to give Henry the ability to use the tractor and get some work done. Again, it is just used for starting this brake switch, so
You need the head. However, I'm stuck. Father?
yes.
I'm stuck.
Turn your wheel. Turn your front wheel.
It doesn't help. A bit. But
Keep going, all the way.
does this work? Does this work?
Yes, that will work.
There we go.
Okay, you want to center it up as best you can. Okay, Henry, you mind holding this? Jim's gonna need my help here.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you're gonna want to hold. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Okay, that should be a
that
lot
gets us
easier.
up quite a bit. That's good.
That's good.
All right, Henry,
Yes, sir.
get back to pushing down on the bar.
Go back and do that again. Go back and do the boring job that can push your fingers.
The
Got it.
boring job is enabling us to hook it up, so don't complain to me about it being boring. Okay, Jim, we can literally roll the tractor back once we get the back hooked up,
Okay,
and then we'll hook up to the front. Okay.
nice.
So lift the back.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Is it on?
Push it backwards. Push your side forward, Jim. The mower deck. Give it a good push. Watch it. It's doing a good for you. Is it on it?
Yes, it's on.
Okay, Henry, you're going to have to pull out the block pin. Jim, lift up the front just a little so Henry can get the block out.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Down in the front.
Woo!
Down in the back.
Yeah.
Lock the front, Jim.
We got it. Locked.
All right, now it can't come off. We might have to fiddle with that to get the belt on,
Yeah, but whatever.
but it should be okay, all right?
But we got it.
So that's arm on the left then.
So here we have it, our finished product. We're gonna put it in, and then it'll be like somebody's always pushing on the brake, and we can always start it. So let's put it in. Let's start it up. Oh, I had it backwards. I think. Am I putting this on right? Is this on?
Okay. See if it turns over.
Okay. Before I tuck it.
Don't need to start, just need to turn over. Bingo.
Wait, I was.
Yes, it will start.
So we got it up on the hammer. Now we're gonna get the shuttle linkage off, replace it, and then hopefully get the mower deck back on, and then I'll be able to drive this puppy.
2 bolts, a little bit of finagling with the linkages, and we should be able to have that swapped
Well,
out.
as long as we get it running and the shuttle linkage, then I can drive it. We don't absolutely need the mower.
Well, let's get it to work. So there's the linkage up there.
That's the one that's totally fixed.
Push this linkage here so that you can reach the nut, okay? There.
Oh wait, I'm
Don't
going
lose the
way.
nut, okay?
Am I going the right way?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Pretty sure it's getting tighter.
You gotta get it on there before you can determine that. Now you're going the wrong way. Remember, counterclockwise. It's like going back in time. You want to take things apart, go back in time.
Like the movie Back to the Future.
Any time travel movie.
Like Time Rider. The Nemo hates.
We're hitting the classics of time travel movies of Back to the Future and Time Rider.
Time Rider is one of our favorites because we're dirt like people, but I understand why she doesn't like it, but it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. You'll have to admit it. Oh my god, my arm's starting to hurt. Am I still going the right way?
Yep.
My arm hurts.
I realize that. Keep going. You're almost off.
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
I don't think it's moving. Ouch. Need a break. My arm hurts.
Here, hold on. Hold on, I gotta give you a hand. Oh, more frustrations here. Nothing is ever easy on this. We managed to get the first nut off. That goes into a bolt that's captured on the end of the dampener. The back end is a bolt that goes through the dampener. However, there's a nut on the back side of the frame rail that you cannot access. So now we have to take the step off there.
We were worried about this much work, and now our nightmare came true.
Not a nightmare, just a lot more work. Most fix-it jobs are like this. Yeah, no, spoke too soon. Henry may be right here. Did turn into a little bit of a nightmare. I was trying to adjust the linkages underneath and found at least 2 bushings under there that are just so worn. It's causing a lot of slop in the linkage. So I can't adjust them and make things better. And then the part that we got from Cub Cadet, the new shuttle dampener, turns out to be barely stronger than the original one we have. I think it's just a case where it's an old part that's been sitting on a shelf, and even though I bought it new, it doesn't work. So overall, the Cub Cadet fix turned into a bit of a fail. So move on to our other projects.
Okay, so it turns out that none of the belts that we have are for the Ford. So we're gonna order some, and then we'll be able to put the belt on the mower deck, and then it'll be finished, pretty much. Still gonna do some work back there, we'll do that later. And hopefully the next video won't be about tractors, because we don't want to get too repetitive. So we're going to park this, and yeah, that's it.
Guys, welcome back to Dead Said We Could. Henry here in the garage, looking at his dirt bike. I learned the hard way, so I screwed up bad. I was riding dirt bike and I went by Mom's garden. I crashed. I scratched my leg really bad. I messed up my bike and Mom's garden. But if you can see here, right down there, that's where I punctured a hole in it, right there. So we might be able to patch that up. We don't know if anything else is bad, but I messed up Mom's garden, so